joining you guys. Today I will be interviewing Miss Laylene French. She is a young entrepreneur, a singer, an actor, a motivation speaker, and also a businesswoman in network marketing. She has been in the game for 3 years, and I definitely want you guys to hear her view on a lot of different things. Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. I know you're definitely busy with traveling. We don't get to talk much. Yes. But I definitely wanted to, pick your brain while you're in Atlanta, visiting from Indianapolis, that's her hometown. I want to I want to start off by asking you what motivates you to keep doing what you do.
A lot of things motivate me to do what it is that I do, but to put it in layman's terms and shorten it up is I do what I do to basically break that generational cycle in which, most African American people or people of unfortunate backgrounds come from. It's just breaking the cycle period and doing something different from my mother's mother.
Right. I can definitely understand it. Now, I know that you have been in the game for 3 years, and I know you're already successful, but where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
I definitely see myself as a mover and shaker. I see myself running a multi-million-dollar company. I see myself making moves as far as my acting career and music career is going, just being a person of influence. I also see myself opening up several non-for-profit organizations. They will be called Savvy Girl, and it's just basically giving back to underprivileged young ladies and teaching them how to build credit, how to make a business proposal, what is entrepreneurship, and just teaching them the fundamentals and how to work throughout this lifetime.
And now that's definitely, I applaud you for that, because I know as you've been a model, a lot of models don't give back to the community. They don't do the work you do, so I definitely applaud you on that. I know that in your career or in your life, you come upon challenges, obstacles, and trials. Now, would you say you're the person that gets up quick and keep going, or do you feel sometimes like you have to give up or something?
Well, let me just start by saying that I am a human being like everyone else. So I have feelings. I get discouraged sometimes. I cry. I have to get angry. I mean, that's human nature.
Right.
However, I think the thing that keeps me motivated and constantly pushing is knowing how the universe works. And until you get a lesson, you'll always go through that same lesson over and over, whether that's in your lifetime, generationally, so my ancestors keep me going. When I look at their past lives and understanding the hardships and the hell that they went through, picking cotton, the torment, the families being torn apart, this makes me feel like, okay, somebody back then didn't get it. Whether it was my mother's mother, father's father, somebody didn't get it because I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that until somebody gets it in a lifetime, your generation will continue to go over that same lesson over and over again until somebody gets it. And with that being said, I think of my children's children. And that's what motivates me. It's beyond myself.
Wow, that is definitely deep. And I won't even, I'll be very honest. When I first thought about, I'm interviewing a model. Normally, since I know you personally, I knew that you were already a deep person. I just didn't know you would go this deep live. And as well as, when you think of models, you kind of think the dumb blonde. So, I know the world is definitely getting some out of this information tonight. And I know a lot of young entrepreneurs are watching. And, they, like you said, we're human, we get discouraged and different things. What would you say to them to keep going?
The thing that I would definitely tell any entrepreneur or anybody that's trying to reach a goal or a level of success for them is basically what I've been learning, and that's my why. Why are you why are you trying to reach a level of success? Is it because of the hardships you're going through? Is it because of family issues? Is it because of, just for yourself? What is your why? And that is the reason, or that is the thing that keeps you motivated, to keep you going. Because I remember watching some of the great, mentors and who I love, I'm going to say Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is somebody I read on. I watch his documentary every day. Ask my cousin. I wake up watching Steve Jobs because his whole motto is stay hungry and stay foolish. He came from a background like you and I,
Right.
but he was determined to change the world with Apple. And what do we use today? Apple phone, iTunes, everything Apple.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's
So with that being said, he has why. And Oprah always says, whatever you're doing, make sure you love what you're doing. You've got to have the passion behind why you're doing the what. You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely your why.
And definitely before we wrap it up, I definitely want to speak on your degree. A lot of people do not know that Ms. Fritz has a degree. Tell me what your degree is.
I have a degree in business management and Lord Jesus. When I got my degree, I thought that would be my way to middle class lifestyle, and I got a rude awakening. And definitely being in this economy with people being laid off, fired, whatever the circumstance, the degree nowadays is just not cutting it. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with learning and being better and evolving. However, that's not going to get you anywhere unless you're going to work behind someone else's journey and make them money. But if you want to be a millionaire leaving a legacy in this lifetime, you're definitely going to have to learn how to get some entrepreneurship under your belt and how to start your own business.
Right. Before we go, because I know time is coming close, so you have to leave, I want to ask, why do you think it's better to be an entrepreneur than work in the corporate America?
Great question. I think, why it's important to work as an entrepreneur than working for someone else is because I heard today that 97% of the world works for just 3%.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And nobody's asking questions. Nobody's saying, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to work for $9 an hour, okay, with a college degree, and I'm not trying to evolve, to learn what this person is doing so that I can have my own business.
Right.
What's the problem here? Something's not right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that the masses of people, they would rather have somebody else tell them what to do or to show them what to do than them actually doing it on their own. And that's the fear part. Now, that's the spiritual. I can go deep with that too, but I just keep it on the surface. Letting go of the fear, and definitely going to pursue entrepreneurship is going to be beneficial to you because in the long run, say for instance something happens to you and you get sick or whatever the hardship might be, or they lay you off in your job. What then? That's where entrepreneurship comes in because you're your own boss. You're making your own schedule. And you're making something and doing something called residual income. And if you didn't know what residual income, do your research. And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, you heard it here, world, from Deanna Mathis and Ms. Fritz. Definitely glad to have her, and y'all got some legends tonight. Talk to you soon.
Woo!